if you want to use ChatGPT, you have to have an interface that you can use, right? And I have already logged in and I have asked permission for it, right? If you have access to ChatGPT interface, you basically need to do a login, and if you are first-time users, then you have to request the permission to use the ChatGPT. Once you place that, they will activate your account, and then you will be able to use ChatGPT. So before I go into showing some of the main tasks that we can do with ChatGPT, I want to just make a place reminder that if in case you don't have login, then you need to basically set up that process, and then that will allow you to use the interfaces like ChatGPT, Bing, and Bard. For all of this, you typically need your login, which requires sometimes, right? But I'm not going to show you how to ask for login and so forth and so on. I will assume that you have got login and you have the permission to use the ChatGPT, and I will go through some of the main tasks that you can do with such interfaces. Okay, so let's start with some of the main tasks that we can do with ChatGPT, right? One of the tasks that we have listed some of the things that I'm going to cover at least in today's lecture, which is generating natural language text, and within this natural language text I will show you specific things that we can do. Completing sentences, so if you can have incomplete sentences, then you can also complete the sentences that is out there. Article summarization, right? Having a large scale text and then just creating a summary of that text in a very nice way is another important task that you can do using ChatGPT. Email responses, right? We communicate through emails, we write emails, we generate new emails. So as long as you provide a good context to ChatGPT, it can write new emails to you for you. And I could also, if you provide the a sort of email that you've got, and if you want a response to that email, ChatGPT can actually do that task, right? Ads and copywriting, right? A lot of social media posts, creating ads, creating promotional materials for your businesses and so forth is one of the important tasks that you can enable through ChatGPT. Planning and activities. So if you're planning for some activities, you're planning for some trips and so forth, you can use this conversational AI like ChatGPT to do those tasks. You can also do grammatical corrections. Now, we also have interfaces or applications like Grammarly which can do this, but it's sometimes leveraging those facilities to cost money. But ChatGPT and other interfaces could be used for grammatical corrections also, and I will go through some of the correction process and so forth and so on. And then you can write in a certain tone and a manner, and you can specify that tone and manner to ChatGPT, and it will write this text and other things in that specific tone set using. So that's one of the other primary tasks that you can do using ChatGPT.